Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to another video, I guess. So who knows if this will actually end up getting posted, but I figured I'd take you guys along for an MRI. I have an MRI today on my pituitary, so I can go into more explanation later, but I figured I'd take you guys along with it because, I don't know, some different content, I guess. I got back from Connecticut yesterday and Matt is on his way here. He's gonna actually drive me to the MRI because I have to take a Xanax because I'm claustrophobic. So it'll be a lot of fun today. But yeah, I'm super grateful that he's coming because both my parents are at work, even though they would have taken off. But I said, you know, Matt can do it. He has a meeting, so he's gonna get here and do his meeting, and then he's gonna drive me. And then I think maybe we'll go get Chipotle or coffee or something fun after. But yeah, so basically I got up and I've been hanging out. I have to take the Xanax like a half hour before I go in, and it's on my pituitary, so they're gonna put me like head first in, and it's with contrast. So they put like a port in your arm so that they can pump the contrast through, so they can see like the different areas of, you know, your body, like things highlight in the contrast. I'm doing a horrible job explaining this, but yeah. So basically, you guys know I have celiac, and I also had like a thyroid problem, still have it, question mark, not really sure. So basically I have hyperthyroidism, so my thyroid works really quickly. And I had been on medication a couple years ago to lower the levels, but now everything's fine. And honestly, giving up gluten and getting diagnosed with celiac was probably pretty good because gluten is an inflammatory food, if you guys didn't know that. So yeah, and I have like a goiter kind of thing, but everything's good with that. So I see an endocrinologist every 6 months and get blood work done and all that stuff. Prevention, you know, I'm key on that because of public health. And so she was checking my levels, and they noticed that one of the levels from the pituitary gland was pretty high. Not pretty high, it was elevated. So we ran the blood work like 3 months later and it was still elevated. So she called me when I had actually gotten back from Florida, but you know, with everything going on, it wasn't the best time to do it. So I figured I might as well just start this whole journey. So I have an MRI today, and then I have blood work tomorrow, and I'm meeting with my doctor next week. So yeah, hopefully we get this thing figured out pretty quick. So it went well. Matt's here and he drove me to it, and then, you know, went home and it was fine. I didn't have to wear a mask in the MRI tube, which was really good. They did the IV, so they put an IV like kind of port, and they hook up the contrast when you finally get into the machine, and then they, you know, release it halfway through. It was a lot better than the thyroid MRI that I had done. The thyroid one, you couldn't breathe during it. They would tell you like, you know, try not to breathe for 2 minutes kind of thing. But this, because it was like your head, you could breathe and everything. So we ordered Starbucks and we're gonna go pick that up and then get some Chipotle, and it got really sunny, so we're gonna have a nice little afternoon. But it wasn't bad at all. I will say, I don't know if the Xanax did absolutely anything, but I got lucky because how they put me in, I was able to see when I was laying down. Behind me there was like light, so it wasn't like a completely dark tube. So yeah, all in all, it was really good. And yeah, I'm just excited to get Starbucks and drink some water. I'm so thirsty from it. They said to drink a lot of water. I don't know if it's like the contrast or the saline that they pump through it, but yeah. So I have this like little band-aid thing going on right now, and that's it. Hey guys, good morning. It's not even 9 yet, which for some people isn't really that early, but you know. I'm getting blood work right now. I had my MRI yesterday and figured I might as well follow it up with some blood work just so they can check my levels and everything like that. So I'm gonna go in, I have my mask, and I think I'm just gonna bring my wallet and carry that in my pocket. And yeah, so I don't know why it looks like my nose is coming up so red. Whatever. So I'm gonna go do that, and yeah. So I just finished up with my blood work. It was definitely a different experience, kind of crazy actually. So I had come and gotten blood work on like March, I want to say 9th, right before everything went crazy and right before I went to Florida. And they had a whole different system. Like you waited in an area downstairs before you went up to the lab. They only allowed 2 people in an elevator, which is great. And they did your temperature when you walked in. And then, you know, you did your blood work, everything was like maintaining a social distance and really stuff like that. They're doing a great job. Like, I said that to them as I walked out because it's crazy. And the guy that did my blood work, I've seen him like a couple times. He's such a nice man. And he was like, how are you holding up? And I was like, I'm good, how are you? And he was just saying like, everyone's very agitated, like all the patients that are coming in. So I guess if you have to go to the doctor or you're getting blood work or anything like that, just try to be extra considerate to all the people that are working, like all the healthcare people, because you know they're having a hell of a time as well, and they are just trying to run everything as smoothly as possible. So yeah, so I figured I'd update you guys. Ooh, hold on, it's like shaking. It is Sunday, so last time I talked to you guys was Friday, and I think it was after I went and got my blood work done. So basically when I was waiting to get my blood work done, I got an email from my doctor, like in a portal. I don't know if you guys have that, but I have like a portal with my doctor, and she posted the test results for my MRI. So I was like trying to get onto it when I was at the blood work, and I didn't know my password, and I still don't know it, but my computer has it saved, so thank God for that. But basically I left my blood work, ran some errands, came home. Matt was here, but he was still sleeping. So I went on and I had the results posted from the MRI, which was really quick because I got it done on Thursday and it was Friday. So they literally did it like a day later. So anyway, it was posted and I went into it, and it was the actual results from the like radiologist, I guess, or like the MRI tech reader. I think it's a radiologist. And so the results were posted, and it said basically I have a 3 to 4 millimeter microadenoma. So basically it's like a growth, a tumor. I don't know really what you want to call it. I've been calling it a tumor just because I feel like people understand what it is then. But it's 4 millimeters. So I like to put it in perspective. I have this bracelet. It's from E. Newton. So follow, like go, you know, buy from them. I love it. But I have a 3 millimeter beads, and this bead is 4 millimeters. I don't even know it's gonna focus, but you can see compared to my finger, it's super small. So that's really good. They said it looks benign, which is great, and they said it's non-concerning, but you know, it's messing with my levels. So my doctor said to me that she's gonna discuss everything with me when I see her, but they'll, like, you know, they posted the results anyway. So basically I did a ton of Googling, which maybe you shouldn't do, but I had already been Googling it, so I kind of knew that it was going to be like an adenoma, but I didn't know that it was going to be a micro one. So that's cool. 4 millimeters, you know, if you want to Google it for reference, it'll literally show you like bracelets, like the beads of bracelets for size reference. So that's good. Okay, so basically there's 3 different things that they can do. They can like put something up your nose and they pull it out, I guess. And so it's like located like right back here behind, like, you know, in your brain. And yes, they pull it out that way. We looked into it like Google wise, and it sounds a little more complicated than just that, but you know, that's, you know, the easiest way to explain it. Then they can like shoot like a gamma ray, so I guess it's like radiation at it, and it breaks it up like on your brain kind of thing. Maybe not, I don't know, I'm not a doctor and I probably shouldn't be Googling it, but whatever. And then the last one is they just give you medication and it'll like gradually shrink on its own and like stop disrupting like levels and stuff, because the microadenomas are very disruptive. So and then you're just like on medication for the rest of your life. I don't really know what that entails, but I'm gonna meet with my doctor on Friday and go over, I guess, the options and everything like that. But I'm happy that we figured it out. It was very quick. You know, I had my levels tested for my thyroid. They were spiked for like the pituitary. And then it's like your prolactin level. So then I redid the blood work 3 months later. It was still elevated. And then she told me to get the MRI. So I got the MRI and I had my levels tested again on Friday. Just so I guess she has like both to compare it to. And yeah. So I'm gonna meet with her on Friday and I'll keep you guys posted. But I figured I might as well just you know, let you know what goes on during the whole thing and fill you in. But I'm happy that it was a quick, you know, figure out thing, and that it's only 4 millimeters. It's super tiny, so that's good. But it's crazy that it's only 4 millimeters and like very disruptive. So yeah, that's it. So I guess I'll see you guys on Friday and fill you in with that appointment. I guess I'll just make this like one whole video on it, I guess. I don't really know. But yeah, that's what's going on right now. All is well, everything is good. I'm just happy that we know what's going on. So yeah. So guys, it's Friday the 7th, no. Yeah, the 17th. I am on my way to the doctor to meet with her about my MRI and I guess what we're gonna do. So I'll keep you guys posted, but I figured I'd start this clip now before we leave. And yeah, so let's see. Hopefully we're gonna do medication and my script will be waiting for me and I can go to Walgreens and pick it up later. But we'll see. Hopeful that it's that and we can like see how it goes for a couple months, but we'll have to see what she has up her sleeve because she's a doctor. I am clearly not. So yeah. Just got my blood pressure read twice. So wasn't stressed until I got here, but it'll all be good. Just picked up this bad boy. Okay, so it's like an hour later. I just got out of the doctor. I met with her for a really long time and we kind of just went over all my levels and everything like that. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to boost my thyroid right now because my levels have a tendency to either spike really high and be hyperactive or they go hypo. So she's wondering if, because it's not super pituitary thyroid like issue kind of thing, she's gonna try to boost my thyroid and see if that lowers the prolactin level. But you guys saw the brown bag and I went to the lab. I had to make a lab appointment, so I have to get blood work done and then it's just like a fasting lab, and then I have to do a 24-hour urine test and I have to do a saliva test. And the lady that worked there, her name was Monica, literally was the nicest woman ever. I could cry. She was just so nice and so helpful, and she gave me like that big brown bag and she's like, it's gonna look like you went to Blooming. She's like, I want to get a sticker that says big brown bag like how Bloomingdale says. And she was just so nice. So I made an appointment for that. I'm doing that in like 2 weeks because the saliva's 3 nights in a row. You have to like, I don't know what I have to do, spit into it and I have to freeze it, and then I have to do a 24-hour urine sample that I have to put in the fridge, and then I just have regular blood work. So yeah, and hopefully that like fixes it, but I will start the thyroid hormone like now. So yeah, good stuff, good stuff. So she's not completely sure if it's actually like causing the prolactin or not, so we're gonna try the thyroid, and yeah. So happy Monday. I guess this is gonna go into like the whole medical testing vlog, but basically you guys had seen that I got all that stuff when I went to the doctor last time, and I have been doing my saliva the past 2 nights. Tonight's the last one, and today I get to do a pee test. So I have this big jug that I'm gonna pee in and keep, and then bring tomorrow. It's a 24-hour like urine test, and I'm gonna bring it to the doctor, not the doctor, the lab tomorrow when I have fasted blood work. And I'm gonna begin the thing now, because you're supposed to, like, when you get up, pee not in the thing, and then all your pee after that goes into it. This is so gross. Why am I videoing this? But yeah, So yeah, I'll show you my big bucket that I get to store it in. So this is the big jug that I get to put it in. So that's exciting. And they gave me all little things to use. So yeah, but besides that, I'm pretending today is like a beach day and I'm just laying outside the entire day, and I had some avocado toast with some smoked salmon, and yeah, we're just having a great day. Minus this pimple, pretend it's not there, please. Yeah. So I figured I'd put this at the end of the medical testing video, MRI, blood work, whatever you want to call it. So basically it's been 2 weeks, 3 weeks since I did the blood work and everything. I've been on the levothyroxine, which is for my thyroid, since July 17th. So that's good. So what we're doing is basically I'm on the levothyroxine to see if it bumps my thyroid function and lowers the prolactin level. That's like the pituitary hormone that I'm having the issue with. And she gave me a 90-day supply of that. So like the first week of September, I'm gonna go get blood work done and we'll see like how that's looking. And then depending on what happens with that, she might put me on a drug that like helps to shrink the tumor and lower the levels that way. But the last thing you'll have seen is like me talking about the saliva test. That was like 3 nights at like 11:30 to midnight. I had to take, like, not take it, do it. And a 24-hour urine sample, and I got blood work like the day after. So my doctor called me 2 days ago, I think, and said that everything looks good. Like my cortisol is normal, everything like that. One of the levels was kind of off, but she spoke to her colleagues and they're all kind of having like a problem with it. So I think there's like a lab error, but she's like not worried about any of those levels. So I guess basically what the plan is, I'm gonna keep on doing what I'm doing, and in September I'll go and get blood work done and we'll see how everything looks then. So yeah, overall I'm feeling like pretty good. I'm happy that we, you know, figured this whole thing out quickly, and hopefully when I go in September, either the prolactin's down normally, like to where it should be with the levothyroxine, or she'll put me on the brain tumor shrinking drug, whatever it is. So yeah, all in all, pretty good. I love my doctor. I think she's great. So I guess we'll just have to see. But I guess thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions about any of this stuff, feel free to ask. Yeah, or if you want to hear about like my celiac diagnosis or anything like that, I will let you guys know. And also, I think I mentioned that I have a goiter, and I do, that's part of the thyroid thing, but my thyroid's like functioning good. So yeah, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.